4 people, including a pregnant woman, are recovering from their injuries in the crash of a plane in Putnam County. A local pilot tells Channel 4 their survival is nothing short of remarkable.
Whoever the pilot is, did an incredible job.
Good evening, everyone, and lucky to be alive. 4 people are counting their blessings after their plane crashed in Putnam County.
The plane came down around 9:30 this morning, shortly after takeoff from a private airstrip off County Road 308 west of Crescent City. Channel 4's Vic Micolucci is joining us from the scene to tell us how this could have been much, much worse. Vic?
Yeah, Tom, absolutely could have been some very intense and scary moments for the 4 people on board this small twin-engine plane. They told investigators that they just had some sort of engine trouble, and that's when they hit the trees and then crashed into the ground. And if you look at the wreckage, you can tell it was quite a hard impact.
It could have been a lot worse.
The pictures echo what state troopers say, that the 4 people in this plane are lucky to be alive after a brush with death this morning.
According to the pilot, as they were taking off, experienced some engine troubles. The plane stalled, and then they clipped the trees at the end of the runway.
The pilot is from Sweden, troopers say, and owns the land where he crashed as a vacation spot. It's not clear where he was headed, but ran into trouble right after takeoff. 67-year-old Fritz Abbing and his passengers, 63-year-old Corey Simmons, 28-year-old Irene Geerlings, and 28-year-old Ralph Abbing were all able to get out of the plane after it crashed. Investigators say one of them called 911.
The 2 female passengers were up and walking around, and then the 2 male passengers were the ones that sustained the most injuries because they've been coming in contact with them.
All 4 were taken to the hospital with what troopers say are minor injuries, and now it's up to investigators to find out what went wrong. This local pilot, who stopped by to see what happened, says the man in the cockpit did what he could in a bad situation.
Whoever the pilot is, did an incredible job.
Now, the 4 people involved in this crash were still at the hospital at last check, so we were not able to talk to them yet tonight, but I am told that the FAA is now on its way to investigate exactly what went wrong. Live in Putnam County, I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Vic, tell us about this airstrip. It doesn't look like much in the video you're showing us. It just looks like an empty field. Who does it serve?
It does, absolutely. It's basically farmland. It's just a large cleared area without a lot of trees. The trees are on the side. Obviously, that's what this plane apparently hit. But it's private property, and the pilot owns it. Apparently, it's some sort of vacation home. State troopers said that there were a couple different vehicles and a couple possible other airplanes back there that he owned. But apparently, it's just for him to take off and land. It's just a vacation home for him.
Vic Micolucci reporting to us live from Putnam County. Thank you, Vic.